Hello, it's Emily, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, I just wanted to let you know that I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Mondays, I post videos about my life with glaucoma. On Wednesdays, I post whatever video I want, and on Fridays, I post videos related to my faith. So if that interests you, please hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get to today's video. For today's video, I want to go over with you guys my church notes for the month. Instead of doing church notes, every single Sunday, I'm just going to try to sum up the sermon series for each month. And so there's a lot to cover, and I'm doing my best to kind of synthesize through all of the great points to make kind of a cohesive, kind of overarching big picture of what I've learned this month at church. So the sermon series that we're currently in is called Goals. And basically it is the church's goal for everyone to discover God's purpose for their life. And so basically they kind of wanted to start by saying that you can only achieve God's purpose for your life through a person, and that person's name is Jesus. And so they provided 19 commitments that will ensure kind of spiritual growth, that will ensure that you'll lean in and grow closer to Jesus if you do even a few of the 19 commitments. And so I'm going to leave those listed below just for the sake of time, but they included things like reading your Bible daily, listening to worship music every morning, being in community, going on mission trips. And so I'll leave the full 19 commitment list in the description, but there are just some of them are simple, some of them are a bit more challenging, but they're all so good and all guaranteed to just bring you closer to God. And so basically the response to knowing Jesus and the response to knowing that Jesus gave his life for us is to grow up spiritually. We don't lose our salvation if we just believe in God and decide not to kind of like grow up in our faith, but we do become an ineffective Christian. So, our response should be to want to grow closer to God and to kind of grow up spiritually so that we can be an effective Christian for others. And so our pastor also challenged us that God may want us to give him new territory in our life, and that's always going to require a sacrifice, and that God never gives you a plan that he's not already prepared to provide for, and that people will see what God is doing in your life and respond. Overall, time with Jesus changes people. And so they challenge us, have you been spending enough time with Jesus that you are changed by it? And then they even went a step further to say that time with people who know Jesus changes people. And so are we so filled with Jesus that we're actually overflowing to those around us so that they're also being changed? And they kind of just ended the series by saying that everyone is looking for something, and that when we point them to Jesus, not only will they find Jesus, but they'll also find that something they're looking for. Because if people are looking for hope, they can find that through Jesus. If they're looking to not feel so lonely, they'll find that in Jesus. If they're looking for healing, they'll find that in Jesus. If they're looking for joy, they'll find that in Jesus. So overall, the goal of discovering God's purpose for your life is to get to know Jesus, let him change you so you can change others. And I just think that it's a very simple but so powerful message. I will leave the Bible verses that they kind of grabbed all of these points from also in the description, and I hope you guys got something out of it. Let me know if you guys want me to actually really dive in deeper into the Bible verses, into the points, and how long these videos can even be. I think short and sweet is good, but if you want them longer, I can make them longer. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment, start some conversation, and I'll see you guys on Monday.